quiet skies above Florida, where the horizon stretches endlessly and the air grows thin, a moment in aviation history has just been written. The F-22 Raptor, America's crown jewel of air dominance, has achieved what no other fighter has done before. It has fired an AIM-120 AMRAAM missile farther than any missile has ever flown in air-to-air combat history. The exact range remains classified, guarded closely by the U.S. Air Force. But what is not classified is this. The Raptor has once again raised the bar, claiming a record that reminds the world why America's dominance in the skies remains unmatched. This was not just a test, it was a declaration. A declaration that in a time when new threats rise from Moscow to Beijing, when adversaries boast of long-range missiles and advanced stealth fighters, America still leads. And it leads not with words, but with results. To understand the significance of this moment, you have to go back to 2021. That year, an F-15 Sea Eagle achieved what was then the longest known AMRAAM kill in history, shooting down a BQM-167 drone with the AIM-120D. Analysts estimated the shot to be close to 100 miles, or just over 160 kilometers. That was impressive, astonishing even, but now the Eagle's crown has been taken. And it was taken by the one aircraft always destined to redefine the meaning of air superiority, the F-22 Raptor. The Raptor's record was achieved with the AIM-120 F3R, short for Form, Fit, and Function Refresh. This is not a completely new missile, it's a missile reborn. A missile upgraded not with new skin, but with new brains. Its software has been refined to optimize flight profiles, extend engagement ranges, and unlock capabilities that were hidden in plain sight all along. Raytheon, the maker of the AMRAAM, says pilots now have the ability to take shots further than they ever imagined before. But to truly appreciate this feat, you need to understand what the F-22 brings to the table. Unlike any other fighter in service today, the Raptor flies higher, faster, and quieter on radar. Its engine's twin Pratt & Whitney F-119 turbofans can push the jet into sustained supersonic flight without afterburners, a capability known as supercruise. At Mach 1.7 and above, the Raptor is not burning fuel recklessly, it's conserving it. And at altitudes beyond 60,000 feet, possibly closer to 65,000, the thin air gives its missiles an extra edge. Launch a missile from a higher altitude, and you give it more energy, more speed, and more range. Launch it at supersonic speeds, and you multiply that advantage. That is exactly what the Raptor did. It turned physics into a weapon. It gave the AIM-120 F3R the kind of launch conditions no other jet can consistently provide. And the result was a record-breaking kill, one that will echo in war colleges, defense briefings, and pilot-ready rooms for years to come. But this is more than physics. This is about strategy. Modern warfare is no longer about a single aircraft acting alone, it's about the kill chain. In 2021, when the F-15C set its record, it likely did not rely solely on its radar. It probably received targeting data from an AWACS, the Airborne Warning and Control System aircraft that serve as the nerve centers of American air power. In modern combat, every radar, every sensor, every aircraft, and even ships at sea are linked together. This is called networked warfare. The Raptor's record shot may have been part of such a chain. A target spotted by one platform, data relayed across the network, and the Raptor executing the kill with lethal precision. This is the future of war. Stealth jets like the F-35 can push deep into enemy territory, detect threats, and relay data back to other fighters or ships. Those allies, even if they cannot see the target themselves, can fire missiles based on that data. Imagine a Super Hornet launching an AIM-174 at a target, identified by an F-35 hundreds of miles away. That's not imagination anymore, it's doctrine. And the Raptor's new record is proof of how devastating such a doctrine can be when paired with the right weapon. But why does this matter now? Because the world is changing. Russia boasts of its Su-57 Felon. China parades its J-20 Mighty Dragon. Both claim to have long-range missiles like the R-37M or the PL-15. And on paper, those missiles are frightening. The R-37 meters claims a range of nearly 300 kilometers. The PL-15 more than 200. But paper claims are one thing. Combat reality is another. The R-37 meters is large, designed for a MiG-31, not a stealth fighter. The PL-15 may reach out far, but only if the launching aircraft can see that far. And that's where America holds the trump card. The Raptor doesn't just fire far, it fires unseen. By the time an enemy realizes it's being targeted, it's already too late. And remember this, the Raptor is not America's final card. Even as the F-22 sets records with the AMRAAM, new missiles are on the horizon. The AIM-260 Joint Advanced Tactical Missile is in development, designed specifically to outrange China's PL-15. The Navy is already testing the AIM-174B, an air-launched version of the SM-6 interceptor with a potential range of over 300 miles. If the F-22 with AMRAAM F3R can already set records, imagine what it will do when armed with these next-generation weapons. Yet perhaps the most important part of this story is not the missile, not even the aircraft, but what it represents. The F-22 is not just a machine of war, it is a symbol of America's resolve. A symbol that even as adversaries close the gap in some areas, the United States still pushes boundaries others only dream of. Every time the Raptor takes off, it sends a message: America controls the skies. This record-breaking shot is more than a number. It is a promise to allies that America's shield remains strong, a warning to adversaries that distance will not save them, and a reminder to the world that innovation, courage, and unmatched technology still define the United States Air Force. The F-22 Raptor has always been more than a fighter. It is the guardian of the skies, the quiet predator above the clouds. And now, with the longest AMRAAM kill in history, it has reminded the world why air dominance is not just a mission for America. It is America's birthright. As long as the Raptor flies, the message is clear: the skies belong to the United States of America.